Okay, everybody, today's date is September 19, 2014. I just woke up about 15 minutes ago, and I decided to make this tweet this morning because of some escalations and some activities concerning concerning sidewalk harassment towards me up on the sidewalk from where my hiking area is. Same hiking area that I was brutally assaulted at on July 9, 2014. And what they're basically doing is waiting until right before it gets dark out or right after it gets dark out, and they're still getting up on the sidewalk and saying gang stalk. Okay, now that's how they attempt to aggravate me on a daily basis. It's also said along my routes. You can go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Flat Out Evidence of Gang Stalking," "Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalking." And what you're going to be learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking in Yucca Valley. When I went out there for 1 week, the harassment I endured in Yucca Valley is the same exact identical to a T verbal harassment that I experienced in San Diego County. Repeating words and phrases, especially the same words and phrases, around a target of gang stalking is how they let the targeted individual know they're being gang stalked. Okay, with me, they're literally getting around me and saying gang stalk everywhere I go. Now, this right here says, this tweet that I just made, I'll prove to you that it was just made because after I let you take a minute to read it, I'll then click on it. As a result, this tweet will come up by itself instead of other tweets from other people. And you'll be able to see the date and time that it was made, and then I'll go to my calendar icon so you can see the date and time as well. Tweet says, "Just woke up. Let's see if anyone harasses me, assaults me, evicts me, or trespass notice put at my hiking area. Gang stalking La Jolla, TTTTT." Now, this is in reference to the hiking area, okay, where the July 9th, 2014 assault took place at. Now, the little screen you see here is the screen to the flap on my tent, and I'm getting ready to move some property today to another hiking area. Now, I can prove indisputably that I've already well, let me just backtrack 1 second here. Oh, let me click on the tweet here real fast so I can prove the date and time. So you can see it was sent on September 19th at 6:54 a.m. 2014 from San Diego. It's now 6:57 a.m. Okay, so it was sent 3 minutes ago. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the calendar icon and bring up the calendar, okay, which is right there. So you can again see by using this avenue that it is September 19th, 2014. It's 6:57 a.m. Now, UCSD police came down up in here 3 miles off campus to give me a police report, to give me an eviction ticket for illegal lodging. Now, in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I might as well do it since I'm making this video. I'm going to try and make this video short, not even 10 minutes long, but I'm going to go to YouTube right now. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, ladies and gentlemen, if you feel inclined to research in order to be able to see factually that this crime is happening to me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct you right now. I'm going to go to hold on 1 second. I'm going to go to the history in my YouTube channel so I can bring up a couple videos here for so you can observe their titles, and that way you can if you feel inclined to do so, you can go to YouTube and just enter the title by the title name that you see that I show you, and you'll literally be able to witness that I'm being gang stalked. Now, here is one video right here called "Gang Stalking Bullying on Steroids," aka, which means also known as, in fact, I'll just bring it up real fast. Okay, this is showing that gang stalking was covered on the news. Okay.
Story on our website, kcba.com.
Now, what I'm telling you here is that this video is showing it's a news broadcast concerning a gang stalking target in Santa Cruz, California. I found out on the internet that they eventually made this guy homeless. Now, you can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking, how they make targets homeless. Okay, just type in gang stalking, perpetrators make targets homeless, and you will see it's all over the internet. that creating homelessness of the targeted individual is a huge methodology of gang stalking. And I did discover online that they made this individual from this news broadcast homeless. Okay, now going back to YouTube, what I'm doing, I was talking about UCSD. Now, so let me just continue to see, because I'm looking for a video here. You can go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Price Center." Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Club Med. Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Biomedical Library. Now, what I'm doing right now is literally bringing up this video that was published on January 30th, 2014.
Alright, look at this. I want you to see the time and date.
Now, I was assaulted on this day, January 30th, 2014, right across the street from my hiking area. Okay? By a known neighborhood skank. Not known by me, but just known to the community because he's a homeless freak. He's basically been just a homeless person who's been paid off to participate in gang stalking. Gang stalking is not stalking by gangs. It's a type of crime just like murder, rape, robbery, grand theft, whatever. It's a type of crime. It's not stalking by gangs, so don't let that terminology make you think that she's being stalked by a gang, you know, like gang members. Okay, it's not. Gang stalking is a type of crime that is directly connected to a huge amount of different types of criminal motivations. And one target can be picked for multiple criminal motivations: racketeering, insurance fraud, identity theft, human trafficking, sexual servitude rings, prostitution rings, illegal syndicated probate control. This is organized crime in the system, baby cakes, that's steering this shit. Now, go to YouTube and type this in, what you see in this video right now. The YouTube title: Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Library Security Admitting Staged. And when you click on this and you bring it up, what this is that this is literally an audio file of literally me catching UCSD library security admitting that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. Okay? Now, if you go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD Price Center," UCSD Club Med, UCSD Biomedical Library. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to be listening for how I'm explaining I'm harassed on their campus. Okay. Then go to YouTube. Let me back up for a second here. Then go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking in Yucca Valley." Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at Jack in the Box. Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at Arby's. Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalking at Arby's again. Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at Ralph's. And basically what you're going to be listening for in each and every one of these YouTube videos is individuals are being around me and repeating "gang stalk, oh my god," "gang stalking, oh my god," and or "gang stalker, oh my god," "gang stalker weird," "gang stalker crazy," "gang stalk, oh my god." Now, it's being said around me everywhere I go, every single day, non-stop. Now, the only way that the same exact identical to a T verbal harassment could be happening around me everywhere I go, every single day, okay, is that they got to know where I'm at and who I am to do it.
Okay, this is a video that's a continuation of the previous video. That previous video's YouTube title.
Now, this one right here, I believe, is concerning the technique happening around me inside the San Diego Police Department headquarters. So let me bring up the description. You can also go to YouTube and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting They Were Sent to Harass Her, Recomment." Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting They Were Sent to Harass Her, Recomment. Because they not only repeat words and phrases around my path, towards me and around me, but they also repeat certain physical gestures. Then go to YouTube and type this in. This right here is me literally catching an individual admitting that a San Diego police officer by the name of Steve put him on a corner to do it. Okay? Now, altogether, I have caught 7 different individuals, 4 of them being UCSD, 3 of them being UCSD students, admitting that they were put in my presence, 2 at Gilman and Myers bus stop and 1 at La Jolla Village Square bus stop. 3 of them admitted within 4 days in October 2013 that they were put in my physical presence to engage in these physical gestures. Okay? Point I'm trying to make, this guy right here that admitted San Diego police officer did it, he was put in Point Loma to do it. The 3 teenagers that are from this video did it. They were put on the bus over in the area where Walmart Stonecrest Plaza is at. So these are environments. You can go to YouTube and type in "learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking at SDSU." Okay, so basically what I'm trying to tell you is that getting around me and putting people around me every day in order to remind me that I'm being gang stalked, okay, is done so the perpetrators can keep this harassment alive in the daily forefront of all my experiences. Okay? In other words, I can't go to Walmart without hearing it. I can't go to Arby's without hearing it. But I will admit this, lately they've been backing off from doing it. And the reason why that is because I'm now on Twitter. Twitter means I'm live, literally talking to people live. Whenever somebody on Twitter retweets my tweet, they're retweeting a tweet I post of evidence to, could be, like I've seen some Twitter people who have had 15,000 followers. Okay, News in San Diego has posted some of my tweets and retweeted them at least 3 times. Okay, now my phone is hacked. Cell phone hacking, computer cyber surveillance is all over the internet in reference to that being a method of gang stalking. So they know that I'm on Twitter. Okay, they know that I'm speaking to people live. So ever since I got on Twitter, they've escalated assaults. Okay, and they've come down here to evict me. Okay, but they're not saying gang stalk around me nowhere near as much as they were, because they don't know who's seeing my tweets in San Diego. Okay, which have been a lot, and as a result, they don't know who might be watching out for this crime happening to me. So what they're doing now is they're staging events at my hiking areas, and they're staging events at businesses like AMC Theater in La Jolla Village Square the other day. Staged an event there, and oh my God, I am gang stalking that plaza like you would not believe, Now, gang stalking does occur towards targets in businesses. Let me just feed my bird here. Gang stalking does occur towards targets in businesses when the target frequents the business. And all you gotta do is Google it. And also, gang stalking can also occur towards employees by their fellow employees. Okay? Except when gang stalking is happening towards an employee, the crime is called work mobbing. Okay? So, if you choose, now, I don't know any of these people that are perpetrating these criminal realities at all. I do not know them as far as who is managing this, hosting this, or steering the entire campaign, but I can identify the places that I've been gang stalked at. I literally caught a North University San Diego Public Library branch manager say gang stalk within a minute and a half of me making a statement privately in a tape recorder from a distance, okay, from at least 35, 40 feet from a distance. I noticed him engaging in gang stalking physical gestures, so I made a statement in a running recording tape recorder that I'm being gaslighted right now by the branch manager. I then left the area where I had noticed that from, concerning him doing it from a distance, and walked by him to walk out, and he said gang stalk. Right when I walked by him. Now this is the same exact, like I said, they say these words and phrases around me every day, everywhere I go, in order to remind me I'm a victim of this crime. So anyway, so I'm moving. Now, I've already dropped off property at other areas where I had already planned on moving to. All these areas are isolated from neighbors, which means they can rape me, rob me, assault me, or all 3. Okay? Now, gang stalk, oh my God, was caught being set around me on all 41 bus routes going to that place, and all 41 bus routes after I dropped the property off, went back to the bus stop to catch the bus to leave, to go about my day for each one of those specific days that I took property out there. Okay? So that shows that they knew where I was at, where I was headed to, because they had to know when I left that area to go back to the bus stop to catch the bus to leave the area. So they already know that I've dropped property off at. Same exact identical harassment I've endured here and at UCSD, and it was a UCSD campus police officer that came here to evict me from this area okay, and I live 3 miles off campus. So they're steering me to places that are more isolated so they can do anything to me, including robbing me and stealing all my evidence. I gotta go. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.